Welcome to the Fervent Four. Did you know that only 4% of businesses ever cross the annual $1 million revenue mark? Question mark. Hello, I'm Zack Miller, author of Anomaly. With me today, I have my co-host Tim Ryan, lead man at StartWheel.org. Thank you so much for joining us. The Fervent Four is a weekly show each and every Thursday at 11 a.m. dedicated to sharing insights into growing a world-class business no matter the climate. This week, we have Nate Marcus of OccasionGenius with us. Nate, what's up?
Hey,
Nate, good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
When I was putting together the stream, the broadcast to do this, I texted Tim after he had sent me kind of the, the icon for the graphic for this week's episode. And I didn't realize this until I saw it, but OccasionGenius is one word.
That's right. Capital O, capital G.
I like the OG. That's interesting aspect of it. I literally, when I was texting him, I was like, "Is this right?" Because every once in a while, there's a fumble rooski in there, and we just screw something up. And I, before I had sent the broadcast out to say, "Hey, we're going to be live," I wanted to make sure it was there. So, conscious effort. It sounds like to do that. Was that a hard decision? Why'd you make it? Because I think it's unique that you have such a long business name in general, but then to make it one word is pretty interesting. So what's the genesis of that?
Yeah, happy to talk names. So first of all, it would not have been a big deal if you had put a space in there. We'd still be on talking terms. I still would have been happy to come.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad we were
So I'm not going to defend our name by saying it's the perfect name. It really bore out of how we started, which was a private event marketplace. And we recognized we wanted to be there for events. We wanted to be for parties. We also wanted to be there for upcoming anything, corporate, social engagements, whatever. And so the word occasion was one of the only words. We did that whiteboard exercise where you write all the words down that might be relevant, and then you start piecing them all together. So OccasionGenius was a good umbrella for experiences. And then Genius talked to the magic part of the technology that we have behind the scenes. And it also was just what's available by URL. When we got feedback, it was very positive. There was nothing like it, so it's great for SEO. But yeah, it is very long. People do not know how to spell occasion. They do not know how to spell genius. So not only is it two long words, it's two words people frequently misspell. I always have to remind people 2 C's and 1 S in occasion. Yeah.
That's me. I don't know how to spell genius.
However, we do have every URL, 1 C, 1
So that was my next question.
That is, an O in genius, etc. We've got all of them, so it'll all redirect.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Google does, the same thing. I think they have Google with 1 to however many O's to redirect them back.
I wonder if Facebook has bookface.com. That's like my new name for them. I just flip-flop them whenever I'm talking about Bookface FB. I don't want to say it. I don't want them to listen in, because it's odd.
Well, 10%, I guess, of the time somebody will say, "Oh, OccasionGenius, does that make you an occasional genius?" And I'll just nod and say, "Wow, that's funny. Never heard of that one."
Oh, wow.
But that all said, I mean, names are hard. It's hard to find the perfect name. Very happy with our name, and I see us wearing it for many years in the future.
So at that time, occasion wasn't being used a lot in the type of thing you were doing. That's how you came to that part?
Right, and we didn't want to be too limiting, and we knew that there was also a possibility, it still is, for us to grow horizontally in the future to be book genius, to be movie genius, etc. So OccasionGenius is really representing where we've started, which is aggregating what's happening around each person and recommending the right events to them.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that the name of it is really, to me, it tells me everything that you need to know. I mean, it's just working with so many different startups. And as I talk about the different startups to my wife, that's always really confusing to her because she's never can remember what company does what. And, so OccasionGenius definitely does that.
You stuck at your home office, socially distanced coffee shop, or your fancy all bricked out corner office, wondering why no one can see your business and sales are all over the place? Sounds like you need a pro. That's why I developed the Anomaly Academy. Insert clever copy here. Oh, guess I was supposed to put something else there. Oops. You can grab access to the Anomaly Academy now at ZachMillerSays.com/Anomaly Academy.